welcome back. We're here with Jenelle Van de Mortel, giving us all her fast and furious questions. Give us a holler. Woo. That's it. Woo. Woo.
Well, they're hollering.
Okay, everybody put a holler in the chat. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get down to it. First question is, wait, what's the first question? Do you ever see repeating numbers?
I do. They are my birth numbers, and it is 333. I was born at 3:33 p.m. in the afternoon.
Do you know what that means?
I do not. Are you going to tell me?
Look up angel numbers.
Okay.
Yes, there's a whole thing with the numbers, but the fact that you were born on a repeating 333, that might be interesting. And those of you who are following or watching now, you're either like this, oh, save me, no, or you're like, yeah, okay, right, pretty much. All right, next question. Is there a food that you can't stand, but you really wish you liked?
Yes, beets. They're super healthy. I know they're good for you. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
Gotta beat the beets. Yeah, I'm not a beetroot fan myself either.
Glad to hear it.
My mother used to love beetroot. In the summer, we'd have the salad, with the, fancy pants iceberg lettuce, the worst you could have, by the way. And she'd have some bits of beet.
Oh, yes, yes, they're terrible. And my husband loves them.
I can have some now if it's shaved on a salad, a little bits here and there. I've also done some because the beetroot juice is actually supposed to be really good for the blood, right? In Ayurveda, yes, Ayurveda, which for those of you who don't know, is a medicine system actually very much in alignment with the meditation I teach. And often what something looks like is very helpful for. So the dark red color of beets are good for the blood. And I can have some beetroot juice, very sweet actually, but yeah, they're not my cup of tea neither. No.
I should also say this weekend I was juicing and my husband was like, oh, let me go get some beets. And he came home with a beet that was the size of a baby's head. And he cut it up. I juiced it. And I think, we always mix it in with other stuff. And if it's in its pure form like that, it can be too strong. We took 2 sips and then the back of our throat started burning. It has oxalic acid in it, which that is actually very good for your immune system, but just not, in large, intense quantities from the size of a baby head beet.
Okay, first of all, let's just take back the baby head beet. That's all kinds of wrong.
It is. I completely agree. I have never seen a beet that large in my life. I don't know why he chose to bring
There's
that.
the second thing. Don't take it off the leave it. Leave it.
Yes. Completely agree.
Did you grow any vegetables in your garden when you were younger?
I did not, but we had vegetable boxes. And once we were married, I grew, city girl, grew tomatoes for the first time. I took my first bite and I felt like, oh my gosh, I have been ripped off. This is what a real tomato tastes like. Amazing.
Okay, so I can't stand tomatoes.
Really? Okay.
No, I really wish that I could. I've tried so many times. And yes, I would come over to your place and I'd be like, oh, that looks so good. And I'll go,
and you're like, not for me.
It's a texture thing, clearly. I don't mind it if it's in salsa because it doesn't taste of tomatoes. But actually, for my immune system, it's actually good not to have tomatoes because the way they're processed in the gut. Mm-hmm.
Do you eschew like nightshade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So stay off of eggplant.
Yes.
As you call it. Except for when I'm texting.
What do you call it?
Aubergine.
Aubergine. That's so much prettier.
Yes, it's not just a color.
No, it's not.
Next question.
I hope, is the audience having as much fun as I am?
Please say that you are. And if you're not, just lie. So you are having fun and share the lie. Let's see if it works. Okay. All right. Where in the world have you not yet gone, but you'd like to?
Japan. I am fascinated by their culture, and it's all the ancientness of it. So very, very different than our own. I would love to go to Japan.
Bullet train.
Do
you think you'll go for the Olympics?
No.
Next question. What is your favorite phrase? And it doesn't have to be in the English language. Or maybe a phrase that you remember you really latched on to and you just loved it.
There is a phrase that I use a lot. It's wafabanabaga.
Well, what?
Wafabanabaga. And
Wafawanabaga.
Wafa.
Banaba. Ga.
Yes. Now, I have no idea if this is true, but it was supposed to be a Samoan word that could mean any curse word you wanted.
Yikes!
Or it could mean something was really good.
Something is really good here.
Wafabanabaga, kind of like yabba dabba doo.
Let's say it's yabba dabba doo. That's also a good phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
I like that one. Yeah. All right, let's go on to nicknames. Were you ever called any nicknames?
Yes. So,
here we go. There were
the obvious Janelle Belly, because when I was a chubby kid. But I also was given the nickname Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. There was a Spin Doctor song. And I was so shocked. And it made me kind of step back and reassess, how I was coming across to people. So it wasn't a bad thing.
Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. Okay. It's like the Mr. Men or Mrs. You have a mug with it. Little Miss Can't Be Wrong.
No, but I could.
With the pinky up, of course.
Absolutely, with the pinky up.
Did you give anyone a crazy nickname?
When I was little, there were kids like 2 doors down, and the little boy's name was Keith, and I called him Keeker. That's about it. Sorry.
Are there any nicknames you do not care for that you hear other people are called? Apart from anything that's obviously derogatory. Endearing nicknames people call each other that make you go, ugh.
Well, when someone younger calls me sugar or someone younger calls me honey, it doesn't sit well with me.
Is that because you were only told by senior people that term, you think?
No, I think it's usually a little patronizing. It's, oh, honey, it'll be sugar. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Honey, don't, you know what I mean? It's like, it's usually patronizing to me. I don't know why.
There you have it. Do not go to any of Janelle's shows and say, great job, sugar. Unless you're saying great job and you're asking for the sugar.
True. Come to my show and say, wafa banabada.
And with that, we will say toodaloo. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let us know if you want to have Janelle back. Mwah!
Mwah. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Paula.